channel. So today I'm doing another interview with the owners of vehicles. And Jordan, you can get in the shot. No worries, bud. We're good.
I'm not sure if we were at that point yet.
Oh, we're always in that point. Okay, so tell me about it. What is this? What do you got here?
This is my 2006 Harley Davidson Electra Classic. Well, I picked this Harley because this is the first Harley Davidson that I actually ever rode. And a buddy of mine was selling it, and I told him flat out, nobody else is buying it except for me. And that is exactly what I did. And financially horrible mistake, but it's really fun.
It's not really a financial mistake if you enjoy it.
No,
I guess
my parents would argue that.
Okay, what do you like about this bike?
So this bike, I am a big guy. This is a big bike, and I still managed to make this thing look small. It's just really comfortable, very powerful, 88 cubic inch engine, which works out to something like 1620 cc's. More power than I need. Very comfy on the highway. This bike will do 600K on a tank of fuel, and it's great in town. It's great for road trips, and it sounds really cool.
Sounds really cool. So there's got to be something you don't like about it, though. Be honest.
Well, this particular one, it's really slow compared to a lot of the newer ones. A lot of the new bikes come with 114 cubic inch engines. They've got touchscreen navs. They've got cruise control, but compared to some of the new stuff, this is very bare bones, but it's simple, which works because I'm a simple person.
Okay. So with it being simple, like, do you wish it had more of the bells and whistles, or
cruise control?
Cruise control.
That's about it.
Okay.
And well, no, cruise control and Bluetooth. Bluetooth would be glorious.
Bluetooth you could probably just add aftermarket, though, eh?
Oh yeah. Like I'm gonna be putting a new stereo in this thing eventually.
Okay, so that's kind of the future plans for it. You're just gonna maybe put Bluetooth in it and that's it?
A couple little things. The color might change down the road. I'm in the works of getting rid of as much chrome as possible on this thing because I despise chrome with a burning passion. But that requires money, and yeah, it requires money that I just don't have.
I hear you, Jesus. Well, so you like the bike, that's why you chose it, right? So if somebody wanted to pick up something like this, you know, they were thinking about getting a Harley, what would you say to them?
If they're a beginner, I would tell them do not get a Harley, and if you do, get a small one. But I mean, there's much cheaper ways to get into riding, first of all, if you've never ridden before, because at the end of the day, it's all the same wind, just don't get a moped. But as far as Harleys are concerned, get an older one because the new stuff is just really friggin' expensive. But find something, go to a dealership, sit on as many as you can because there's tons of different styles. Pick a style that you like. I like this thing because it's big. I've got my fairing. It's great on the highway. I've got no wind on my chest. I've got my stereo in it. I can light a cigarette on this bike going 110 down the highway. It's just comfy. Some guys call these the geezer glides because it's an old man bike, but I've got the back of an old man and it's comfy and it's still fast. It still handles. So overall, find something in your price range and make sure you find it comfortable because that's the biggest thing when it comes to these.
Oh, good advice. So actually, one thing I forgot to ask, do you have an exhaust done to it?
Yes and no. So this bike factory is a dual exhaust. The factory dual exhaust was modified, so it's now a 2-in-1 system. The factory, no, not factory, sorry, it had what's called a slip-on, which is essentially a bike version of an axle back from Vance and Hines, and then it had the baffling all pulled out. So it's essentially a 2-in-1 straight bike.
Okay, well, let's hear it. Well, Jordan, thanks a lot for doing the video with me.
Thanks for having
Fucking nice bike, I love it. And yeah, now we'll cut to the obligatory driving portion. Yeah?
Hell yeah.
All right, Jordan, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
All right, guys, now the driving.